hunting team. Months of hard work and determination. Months of being treated differently just because she was a female. Not badly, just different. The guys weren't rude or obnoxious. In fact, the opposite was true. They were too careful, too nice, too well-mannered. It made her work that much harder. 6 months of trying to prove herself, and it was finally working. Ice had wing-cuffed her, just like he would have done one of the others. Yes! Yeah, you're a dick, Ice, Fogg added. You could have hurt Azure. She rolled her eyes, getting ready to retaliate. Ice didn't give her the chance. I am a dick, he retorted. I also happen to have one, and I know how to use it. He laughed, cupping his junk in one hand. Azure shook her head. Whatever, Ice, she laughed as well. Then again, you've told us countless times that you want a big family, so a dick is important. In that case, your balls are more important. Avalanche rubbed his chin. Enough about my junk. Ice choked out a laugh. I think you owe Azure. You stole that kill out from under her. Sun folded his arms, looking serious. Here we go again. Bullshit. Ice put his hands on his hips. I won fair and square. With that in mind, it's payback time. He looked her in the eyes. You need to carry the carcass back, and I believe you'll need to gut and skin it as well. He jerked a thumb at the fallen elk. Not just that one. All of them. He glanced at where the other 4 elk lay. Azure tried not to show her surprise. Ice would normally expect this of one of the males, but never of her. I should make you do it, since you cheated, but... You're right. I need to be more careful. Know that I won't be making that particular mistake again. She narrowed her eyes on him to show she meant business. It looked like there would be no more going easy on her. She was finally one of the team, and it felt good. Fogg looked down at the fallen elk and then at her. For a moment, it looked like he might offer to help her by carrying it. Don't you dare. Azure willed him to shift. The other 3 were talking about the upcoming weekend away. Their team was off duty for a change. Just when she thought he was going to offer to help her, he licked his lips. I'll help you if you agree to have dinner with me. Dinner was code for sex. They all knew it. So much for thinking things were finally improving. Azure sighed. For the last time, no. Not happening. Not ever. She shook her head. It's only dinner. Fogg made puppy dog eyes. That's it, Ice growled. The next person who propositions Azure during shift will gut and skin all of the game for the rest of the goddamned year. Am I clear? Do this kind of shit on your own time. Yes, Ice. Fogg looked down at his feet. I apologize, Azure. It's just that I've never had such a sexy teammate before. He smiled at her. Fogg was a big old teddy bear. She wished he would drop it already. Ice rolled his eyes. Azure could see that he was trying not to laugh. On your own time, he told Fogg. Azure had to bite back a smile, even though she was a little annoyed at Ice. She could fight her own battles. She knew he meant well, so she left it alone. I'm sorry, Fogg put up a hand. Really sorry. He directed it at her. She nodded once. It won't happen again, Sun said. Ever, Avalanche added. Fogg looked down at her carcass. This time it definitely looked like he was planning on offering to carry it. It was sweet, but maddening. See you back at the lair, he finally said. Then he shifted, and she felt like she could breathe again. She watched him pick up one of the other carcasses. Yes! Azure smiled as she shifted. 6 whole months, and she was finally going to be one of the males. Plucking the elk from the ground in one of her claws, she rushed to catch up. Just over half an hour later, they landed on the top of the mountain. Their lair was beneath them, carved into the side of the sheer cliff face. She dropped the elk and shifted. Here. Ice handed her a hunting knife and chuckled. Have fun. He winked at her. As much as Azure loved her job, she hated this part of the process.